And also, I did not see that van in front of that lorry either. So the further back you sit, the better you can be at doing overtakes. Now that's quite risky though, because what he's doing is he has just overtaken on a blind right-hand bend, which is probably not ideal. What you want is for the road to open up a little bit and then just overtake when it is safe to do so. There really isn't any rush, especially when there's a roundabout a mile away. It's all about risk and reward. Why am I doing it? What benefit am I going to get from it? You know, these are all things that you do need to consider. I'm wondering if that Peugeot ahead of me even knew that there was a van in front of that lorry. But with 0.8 miles to go, I just like to enjoy the drive. Also, one thing of note about doing overtakes on country roads is you certainly don't do them if there's a oh my god, even that lorry's going for it. Nice, look at that. There's 0.3 miles to the roundabout. For anyone interested in knowing, this is Ford Road. Because we're near Ford. That lorry driver's a maniac. I wonder if he rally drives in his spare time. Always say thank you with your left hand. Why? Because it's the hand that's most used to coming off the steering wheel. And also it's more visible, it's more central in the screen. It's also good to say thank you. If you are a miserable so-and-so, you're going to turn other people into miserable so-and-sos. Behaviour breeds behaviour. Going into a national speed now, I don't really imagine that I'm going to get necessarily any overtakes in on this stretch of road. We'll see. Mud all over the road as well. If it is mud. Could be a long, steaming, spread out pile of muck. For all I know. overtake was actually called a slingshot overtake, for those of you who didn't know. There are lots of different types. A brute force is one of them, which that van did. That van did a brute force overtake on a car, on another thing. Oh, let's not stop on the tracks, let's just keep going. We'll go through the overtakes probably in another video. You got slingshot, brute force, you got a few of them. You can do non-aggressive overtakes, aggressive overtakes. There's all sorts. Roadworks. I feel the compulsion to fill up time by talking behind this van, waiting at lights, at roadworks. I can talk about my overtake. Basically, that fit the criteria for me to do an overtake. I could clearly see the road was straight. I know the power of the car. I know that how it accelerates. There wasn't anything in that would cause me to not overtake per se. I kind of wanted to get one in just to show you what it was all about, really. And if you noticed, I actually pulled in before reaching the minor junction on the offside, which is something that you never do. It's reckless and dangerous to be in the opposing lane doing an overtake when there could potentially be traffic coming towards you on the offside junction. Another thing as well is, although you could pull in, just how close to that car are you that you're overtaking? Are you alongside it at this point? Are you about 60 centimetres ahead of it? You know, you got to consider everything, because when you drive, you shouldn't really drive in a way that causes others to have to react to you, such as adjusting their speed or direction. If you do either of those two things, you've not done it properly, and I'm not about that. It may well be the case on the drives you see overtakes that you might want to do, or overtakes that seem okay, but in all honesty, you know, when you're the driver, you are the decision maker in all of this, and it's down to you as the driver just to make sure that you are safe and everyone else is safe. I mean, you're all fine because you're just sitting there watching this on your screen. You just need to make sure that what you do is within the boundaries of sensibility. Well, I think that just about wraps it up. So thank you very much for joining me on this journey. You've been a great passenger. Haven't really said much to me, but it's okay. I'll do all the talking. If you like the video, don't forget to like it. Please subscribe. That bell icon is also a good idea as well. It all helps. It genuinely does. If you fancy leaving a comment, please do. I'll accept any feedback you give me, unless it's plain downright rude, in which case I'll just not reply to you. But I'm pretty open to suggestions, so anything you've got to say, let me know, good or bad. I like constructive criticism. It's the only way to improve, really. Thanks very much, and I will drive you in the next one.